What's going on, Facebook? What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Happy New Year. We done made it to 2026. How y'all feeling right now? We in 2026. How y'all feeling? Before we even get started on everything, what what y'all thinking right now about 2026? What y'all
Man, it's really blessings out here, man. Like, you feel me? Like, I got goals out here, you feel me? I just want to be a millionaire one day, you feel me?
so what's your goals? What's your goals for 2026?
And stay away from, man, these sweet ass niggas, man. And go get that bag, bro. Like, you feel me? Go get that bag. Stay away from these sweet ass niggas, man.
So we got Pop Smoke in the building. What's up, Debbie?
Love
What's up? What's up?
yourself,
What's up?
huh?
What's up? Happy New Year to you too, Debbie. So, if any of y'all that haven't been on D Will's podcast, which is my podcast, what we do is we always have an intro. As y'all know, y'all can find me on Facebook at DeQuaylen Williams. TikTok is Quay the Goat. That's where I put all my drawings and stuff at. If y'all want to be looking at my drawings and my paintings and y'all interested in any of that type of stuff, y'all go check me out on that. Instagram is DeQuaylen.will. Snapchat is also DeQuaylen.will. So even though I don't be on Snapchat as much like that, but follow me on Snapchat. YouTube, as always, D Will ENT. That's where I put all my podcast episodes at, my skits, my pranks. We're gonna be doing some more skits soon.
Oh, yeah, you know what
Y'all
I'm
gonna be seeing
saying?
him on some of the skits, stuff like that. We bringing it back. Hopefully we can get the whole crew back. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Um, what else? What else I missed? Facebook. Oh, if y'all interested in my dread journey, if y'all interested in the dreadheads and how they moved on with their dread journey, because I got my own dread journey, y'all can add my YouTube channel at DeQuaylen Will. That's where my dread journey is at. I ain't posting a while. I may get back posting. I don't know. Life been going on. Been working, putting a lot of overtime. I'm finna be also getting back in the gym. Got to get my gains up. Shouts out to Coops because they got everything in that gym. I recommend going in that gym because they got everything. I ain't trying to play y'all Planet Fitness people, but Coops got it going on. You know what I'm saying? But what else I was gonna say? So before we start the podcast, we're gonna start talking about, you know, the regular stuff, and then we get to the nitty gritty at the end because we got a couple, about like three of them that's juicy, and I got the last one that's like, ooh, it's about a threesome, by the way. Because in my podcast, we talk about sexual stuff, politics, we talk about relationships, everything, aliens, conspiracy theories, technology. Let me start off by saying this: Eli not sound like Pop Smoke. So if he sound like him and stuff like that, y'all just
Put a thumbs up. Put
put
a
a
thumbs
thumbs up
up.
or whatever. Share the video. Somebody just liked it. I don't know who she is, but make sure y'all also share the podcast live on Facebook. Oh, I forgot to add. Eli.
Ah, cuz,
What's up,
what
Iman?
up,
What's up? What's up?
fam?
So Facebook Live, I'm gonna be looking at y'all comments simultaneously. So, I'm only human, but I gotta also pay attention to my podcast and my guests and stuff like that. So if y'all don't see me looking at the TV, just know I'm finna look at the TV and read y'all comments. So before we get started, we're gonna start off by giving y'all information and where can they find you at? Cause it's a lot of people that see my podcast and they be like, "Who's that girl with the big titties?" or "Who's that girl with this?" So just in case, if anybody that see the podcast on my YouTube or that's on Facebook Live, they can find you and they can see where your information at and all that. So we're gonna start off with Eli. So where can they find you at? What social medias you got? And you can also tell them what you do. Like how we was behind the scenes. Before the camera started rolling, you talk about your drumming. You can talk about how what I'm saying you be drumming in church and all that. Just give them a little summary of Eli. East Line. Let's go.
Oh, oh, you feel me? You feel me? My name Islam. You feel me? Shoot. I've been playing the drums by this making like what 16 years.
Right.
Shoot, shoot. I draw, sing a little bit. What else? Play trumpet, read music. I'm into all that. Play baseball. I do a lot of stuff. You feel me? And you feel me? It's just like I'm a really laid back person, cool guy, funny guy. And you can find me on Facebook. Just Eli Zell. Ain't hard to find me. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, we're gonna go with Dorothy over here. Where can they find
Hi.
you at and all the social media that they can find you at? And let's go.
Okay. Dorothy Christ here again. You can find me on TikTok at Little Mama 100 Poo
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like giving out my Facebook.
Right,
So
right.
you can find me there.
All right. Well, last but not least, we got a new guest here. Um, I'm
Yeah,
glad she, had the time to get on my podcast because we've been talking about this for like a couple weeks now. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Stephanie. Where can they find you at?
all right. I'm Stephanie. You can find me on Facebook, Stephanie Klish, and then I have Instagram, Disturbed Princess One. I have TikTok, Divine Goddess 87. I'm also working on plus size modeling right now,
Nice.
and I sing for fun. I this is my first time being on the D Will's podcast, and I'm very excited to be on here today.
So, hold on. Before we get started, what's up, Bethany? She's watching. And what's up, Iman? Y'all just stay tuned, man. Whoever watching and stuff like that. I tried to catch everybody. I tried to tag everybody as much as I can. But if y'all see it, y'all see it. And if anybody that don't see it, it'll be on my page. So y'all can check out, what we did and stuff on this podcast episode. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started. Let's get started with the first topic. And we're gonna start off a little bit lenient. We're not gonna go crazy already. We're gonna kind of get the waters warming up, get the engine warming up. Like how I be getting that coochie, gotta get it warmed up. That's why I do foreplay. Just playing. But anyway, let's get started. Any of y'all that's watching on Facebook, y'all stay tuned. All right, so the first topic that we then went over and discussed it and that we agreed on was, how do you feel when you on a date, right? And y'all going out to eat and y'all just like, man, y'all friends though, y'all going out to eat and everybody be on their phones sometimes here and there, or they may not, but a lot of people be on their smartphones a lot. How do you feel if you out to eat, eating with them? This goes to vice versa, boy and girl, and they just happenly to just have their phone out and then they put their phone face down. Would you be concerned? Would you be like, you ain't have to put your phone down? Or would you just kind of just let it ride and let it, So we're going to start with you, Eli.
Hold on. Hey, go ahead. Ladies first.
Oh, okay.
I'll let the-
Go ahead,
Well,
Dorothy.
first of all, we in a restaurant. Why should my phone be down? Because simple reasons. I don't want to keep looking at my phone and see who's calling when
Right.
I'm on a date
Date.
with you.
And that's respect. That's respect.
But if you want to pick up my phone and turn it up, right up, so you
That's
can see,
It's kind of like you like that's on you, huh?
it's on you.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say because I want to get this out the way. My thing is, I mean, I'm gonna kind of break it down to where we friends and we just meet each other compared to, because I'm gonna talk about the relationship part next. But what I do is, even when I'm on a date, what I do, I I don't really be on my phone. It depends on how entertaining they are. Like if she's making me laugh, you know, I'd be like, dang, I forgot I even had a phone. I wouldn't even be on my phone to even text first. Another thing is, I'm very respectful with people's time, and I will want to feel how they'll feel vice versa. Cause I don't want to be on the phone and they talking to me. Cause I talk to, and I don't want nobody on the phone while I'm talking to them. You know,
Disrespect.
it's just respecting. It's the principle. But another thing I was gonna tell y'all, and I forgot to bring them. I got these Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses, so I can really text on my glasses without them even knowing. Now, just saying, it wouldn't be as where it's rude, but it wouldn't be as like I'm just like fuck you. I'm talking to you while I'm texting, but I'm listening to it at the same time because it's like a display where it shows the messages. I'm gonna have to show y'all after the end of the podcast what
Who?
everything look. But long story short, I mean, I won't have my phone out depending on how entertaining they are. It's rude to even have my phone right there anyway. I put it in my pocket, or I could just bring my smart glasses, and she wouldn't even know. We're gonna flip it, and I'm gonna talk about the relationship part next. But go ahead, Eli. What you think about that?
I mean, it's like Pop Smoke gonna do it like this for real. You feel me? Like if I take a girl out, if I take a girl out on the date, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
I ain't finna be on my phone like that. You feel me? I feel like that's disrespectful though. You feel me? Like I won't respect it. I know she won't respect. So you feel me?
So you have your phone in your pocket.
You feel me?
All right, all right.
Real
Go
talk,
ahead.
real spill though. Real talk though.
What's up, India? Hey, Miranda joined the chat. What's up, Miranda? What's going on? Y'all tune in, man. Y'all comment, like, share. Anyway, go ahead, Steph. What you think about the whole ordeal of the phone
Well, I
situation?
think like having your phone like in your pocket or whatever, like you mentioned, that is a form of respect, especially when you're like your friends and you're on a date or you're in a relationship with somebody and you don't want to pull it out, keep pulling it out, checking your messages when you want to talk to the person that you're like with.
Right. I kind of like how you had said, even if you're not in a relationship or you're not, just the principle itself. Because it's kind of like, even if you're friends with somebody and you're doing it, or either you're in a relationship, still don't do it. It's just the principle.
Well, then that's what I'm going to say.
So now let's talk about the relationship part.
But
Like,
see, that's the thing. What I'm gonna say. Who is more important on the phone than me being on a date with you and trying to exactly?
I like it that, especially in a relationship. Now, friends, but
But
still,
still, that would be the same ordeal as a relationship because you're not here for them. You're here for me.
right.
You
And this is my
invited me on the
time,
date.
right? You can talk to them when you get done eating, or if y'all had some other plans afterwards. Now, that's when I'm really put my phone on, because I'm gonna be. But I was gonna also say this though, and it goes to both sexes, you know, a girl and a guy, because sometimes, like, hear me out, ladies just feel like they could be entitled all the time. Like let's say you on a date with a bougie chick, and you be like, "Dang, why you on your phone? You supposed to be eating?" And she be like, "Well, this is my phone. It's iPhone, my phone." So because a lot of girls can be entitled sometimes, and I'd be like,
Attitude.
just because you fine, got a big booty, that don't mean you can just run over and do whatever you want. Just saying, hear me out. But
Said she the ticket.
long to conclude it all, what's up, Katie? What's up? What's up? To conclude it all, though, I just say it's just all about the principle and being respectful at all costs. And if y'all want to, this is up to y'all. If y'all want to go ahead and get the new Meta Ray Ban display glasses, they are on sale for not $7.99. So if y'all don't want to seem like you're doing something wrong while you're on your phone, get those glasses, because with them glasses, you can text people without them even knowing, unless you tell them, but they wouldn't even know. And you can kind of like be like, I'm listening, but you ain't listening, but you really texting on your screen. And plus, with the screen, they not gonna be able to see you. By the way, well, they're not gonna be able to see the display. What's up, Katie? She said, "Happy New Year's, Quay. Happy New Year's to you and your family." How everybody been, Katie? I was trying to tag you. Well, I tagged you, but I don't think I tagged you. I tried to tag you the first time, and everything kind of like went blank. It kind of just lagged a little bit. So I'm glad you kind of caught the podcast while I'm live right now. But hey, how everybody been? Okay, so off to the next topic. The next topic is this. All right, how do you feel the fact that, well, it's kind of like this. How do you feel if you had your wallet information on your smartphone? I'm gonna go with you, Eli. You go first. You go first.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't really trust that stuff for real, man. I ain't gonna cap. Like,
So you more of a like physical. You want to have like
I
just a
need
wallet,
just the wallet.
not on the phone.
Nah.
All right. What I can say is this, man. What's up, Cat? What's up, Cat? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Cat. It's cool to have your wallet on your phone because let's say if you lost your physical wallet, people lose their wallets all the time. You know, they be like, "Oh, my wallet! Where my wallet?" You can just have your phone and be like, "Well, I got my wallet right here. It's a physical. I mean, not physical. It's a digital copy of your information." But I get
Yeah.
where you coming from, you know. But I'm just saying, let's just say if you lost it and you just in trouble because you ain't got your wallet information on your phone.
But sometimes when you go in different stores, they want the real stuff, not the digital.
Fucking me up, Dorothy. You right. You right. That's true. Cause like, let's say if you had like the phone and you be like, well, I only got my information on my phone. They like, no, sir, we need. I mean, but look though, the way technology going, everything's on the phone now. So they should be at
But
least aware.
yeah,
Like, okay, this is
but you got to
where.
look at it. Some stores you go to, if you don't have your original ID and you got a digital one on your phone, they don't want that. They want your real one, like
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
like your
ahead.
birth certificate. They don't want no copy. They want the original.
Go ahead, Steph. What you think?
Um, I think that you should be able to carry both, and just in case of what Dorothy just suggested in the stores, they need your physical one too. So even if it's an ID,
Right. Because you can. I mean, some like clubs. Some clubs do they accept physical? Well, not physical, digital copy of ID. Like, let's say you had it in your
Yeah,
phone and you
I
be like,
think Lucky West Town and Lucky's that do that.
okay,
If you show 'em, yeah. But other than that, then if you don't have it, you're not getting in. I'm telling you.
yeah. I was gonna also say like I get where Stephanie coming from. It's because it's kind of like you. It's best to have both just in case, because you would be like, man, just in case if they say this or they say that, I at least have this. But if they cool with that, just like how it's some stores that don't even. I forgot what they said. It's something that they don't require. Like,
Photocopies.
yeah, I can't think about it. What's up? What's up, Cuzzo? What's up, Ty? Happy New Year's to y'all too. What's up, Twin M? I forgot, but it's some stores and clubs that don't accept something, but it's like new. They don't accept the actual like money. Like for example, it's people that I work with. They sell stuff, right? Some of the older people they don't accept Cash App because they more like I need paper
Hands
cash.
on.
So I would say this. Let's kind of skew it off into this with just cash on the phone and cash, money cash. My thing is this: it's like, especially for the older people. Excuse me on them, the older crowd, the elders. I get the fact that they don't know how the technology is now, but the way it's moving, the way technology is going, the way we're gonna be transferring money, because it's now getting to the point where money is getting transferred digitally now instead of physically. I strongly agree that they should have Cash App. Cause it be times where I'll be at work and it's a couple people that they may sell it's a couple people that sell burritos and breakfast. And I don't be having cash on me, physical cash. I'll be having cash on my phone on Cash App. And it be times where I'll be like, hey, let me get two burritos. I don't accept Cash App. And I'm like, dang, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no physical money. And then there's some people where they have both.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you throw that over?
Yeah,
Take a hunt bun.
it's some people where they said both, and I'll be like, okay, good. So what you think about the whole like that whole ordeal with the Cash App and physical money? Do you strongly agree that older people should have Cash App just in case the newer crowd they gonna be.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I don't know. They might get scammed and all their money gone. Then what they gonna do? Straight fried cook. No money left. Gone.
Well, you got to teach them because I got people in the building. This older lady
That's
that
a
I help all the time.
Right.
She got Cash App, but she don't know how to operate it. So I
They
have to
go
go
they
to
go
the
send
store
somebody
and
the wrong money. They think they paying the bill and gave somebody $500.
Oh my God.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Islam. I do. But on the formal level, ain't nothing wrong with just telling them like, hey, don't press this. This is my number. Cause I gotta do that with certain people, like some of the older people. Cause they don't know better. So I tell them, I'll be like, hey, so my name is the Quaylen Williams with the, money sign. Press this. Or sometimes I grab their phone. I'll be like, let me see. I ain't finna look through your photos. I don't wanna see your old cootie cat with the spider webs in it.
Oh
No, I'm
no.
playing. I'm playing. But no, you can catch me. I'm the type of person you can catch me on your phone. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me on your phone doing stuff on, and I ain't gonna look. But anyway, I grab their phone and be like, hey, I do it myself because they be shaking. You know how old people be shaking and
um,
they may press something else.
the lady in my building, she don't know how to put
Oh
money in
my
the Cash
God.
App.
Yeah.
So she gives me the money. I put it on my Cash App, and I send it off
See.
to.
But what you think, Steph?
I think they should learn how to use Cash App. Yep.
He said,
Cause they do, bro. Cause like
he
they be
said,
shaking.
he
They
said,
may click something else, and
he
I'll be like,
said, finger got to do in the Harlem
you know how
shake.
they, you know how they do. I know you seen it. I know you.
Shaking like a salt shaker.
Got
Yeah,
him.
All right.
yeah.
What's up?
Got
What's
him.
up, twin them? She said, what's up, gang? Hey, Sandy. What's up, Lisa Marie Rodriguez? What's going on?
Oh
Y'all tap in,
shoot.
tune in, man, to the podcast. But for real though,
Crazy.
conclude it all though, I would say yes, they need to learn the new age. They need to learn the new stuff, man, because this money finna be obsolete, man. Like it's finna be digitally money. They gotta get with it. I'm sorry, y'all old people, y'all need to get with it. Y'all need to get with the new age because that's how the world's going. And if I need to see your phone to do something that you don't know, I will see your phone. But you need to learn it. Like my mama, she's technical illiterate. Like she knows stuff about the laptops and stuff like that. But it be times where I have to get her phone and tell her like, "Hey, ma, this is what you got to do. You press this to select. You press this. You press that." Now, when it comes to my phone, let's say if she trying to see my phone and do something on it, you can't do that because you may click something. It may send you to a picture. It may send you to a video. And she caught me one time. It was one
Ooh.
time. It was one time. You know how you kind of like double click the phone and it goes to like the tabs. One time she clicked something and it wasn't something she was supposed to click. But I had to hurry up and swipe it.
Hold on.
But anyway, on to the next topic, y'all. All right. So we was talking about this before the podcast, y'all. And it's one of those things where I feel, you know, even if it was to happen, I feel like it will be less of something that's gonna occur. And this is what I mean. So the next topic is this. Should kids have a class about not bullying at an early age in life to keep from being bullied from others? And not to mention, I forgot to mention this, cyberbullying too. Since, we got computers and the technology and these smartphones, people be cyberbullying. But I mean, we don't have to talk about the cyberbullying part, but just bullying, period. Should they have a class for that for the kids? So they wouldn't bully. So we're gonna start off with Steph, because I know I've been getting on you lastly of answering the
Yeah.
topics. So
Yeah.
go ahead, go
So,
ahead, bro.
what I think, yeah, they should have a class for that. I mean, growing up, I was bullied as a kid because my weight,
Right,
but these kids need to be taught in school about how people feel when they
right,
get bullied, that they shouldn't do it. And being an adult too, you can still get bullied.
right.
And I've dealt with a lot of that. A lot. So they should be taught this.
So let me talk about. Let me go on mine first, and then we go to Islam, and then you
Yeah.
last, because Dorothy had a good point before we even got on camera starting the podcast. Um, I would say yes. I mean, just being on a real, people. these bad kids, they're gonna still bully. They're gonna still do it anyway. But with the class being there and they're teaching them not to bully and all that, I would say it at least be less kids that's gonna bully. What? Okay, so hold on. We're gonna go to Islam. What you think? What you think? What you think about the whole ordeal? Because mine is just that, like,
You want the Islam version or the Pop Smoke?
both. Let me get both. But when you do Pop Smoke, do his voice and then go back to Islam voice with the.
I
So we gonna
mean,
do. Hold on. We gonna do yours first, then do Pop Smokes.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it should be a school for, the bullies, just to, cut that stuff out, you feel me? Like, I don't know, maybe they probably going through a hard time at home and probably taking it out on other kids, and maybe they don't want to do it themselves. But you feel me? They probably going through some stuff at home. Probably stuff like that.
He needs some
They
milk.
may need some milk too. All right. So give me the Pop Smoke.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I tell that little bro, nigga, sit down, bro. You feel me? Like, let me get to school, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? They won't even play that in my school, bro. No bullies, bro. No bullies.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dorothy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What school gonna teach a class of bullying?
Let's just say if they did though. Like,
Now,
just,
all my life since I've been in school, I've been bullied. I've been called out of my name. I've been called the N lover. I've been called everything. Come on, teachers don't care about people being bullied. You just gonna go to the principal office and tell you, oh, you got in-home detention or in-school detention or you got to do something. Come on, bullying is everywhere. It don't matter where you go, how you see it. You still gonna get bullied
and you
anyway.
want to know? I just thought about on some. What's up, Alina? What's up? What's up? Another thing I just thought about is they can even bully outside of school. Let's
Of
just say,
course,
you in school and
it
you
could be
know,
your neighbor.
yeah, and just like how you said, Steph, like the adults,
Yeah, a friend,
right?
family members can cut you down for hanging out with
Oh,
people. You know,
I got to give her a bomb on that. Got to, cause just by you saying the family members, it's deep. That's deep.
it truly cuts deep when, they're so judgmental and, you know, they don't know a person first and yet they sit there and bully you and bully that person, and it's hurtful towards both of you and that person you're chilling with, you know?
Cause let's say you invite a black guy, you blind black guy over. They don't know nothing about the black guy,
Mm-hmm.
and you would tell him like he's a nice guy. Saying he got this going on, he got that going on, and a lot of them stereotype. He got the dreads. He must be this. Not
Prejudice.
always the case, but I know that person's friend will feel type of way because let's just say they start bullying him. They don't even know him. Oh, he black. He a monkey. He this. He that. Why you with him? Why you'll be like, dang, you don't even know him, and you talking smack about him, and
Prejudice.
you know,
Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be honest with you,
go ahead.
is that we all bleed red.
Right, we do.
Amen to that one.
And another thing I was gonna say is just get to know somebody. Get get to know somebody before you start talking about somebody, cause you'll wind up talking about somebody, and let's say y'all ended up, doing stuff together. This goes to both female and male and male, whatever, anybody. And then deep down, you'll have that guilt, like, dang, I should never talk about that person, or dang, I should have never talked about this person's skin, cause you may end up being like good friends with that person, even though their skin is white or black. You may have the best friend in the world just by them having the opposite skin color as you. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, if people won't be so ignorant, they'll get time to know a person before they judge a person, then they won't have to be in that situation.
right.
Because, like I said, God made us equally, just a different color, but we still bleed red.
Yeah, and it's let me. I might as well get off into this next topic, even though it's not on the topics that we talked about. What we're gonna talk about on this episode. I kind of want to talk about a little bit about the racist stuff. I was gonna say, what do y'all think of the people that's taught racist stuff in households? Because it all comes from the house and within. Do you feel like you should beat the parents' ass? Cause why would you? Cause it's just stupid. Or do you feel like, hey, that's they believe in. That's what they believe in. Let them be racist to the whole world. We gotta think about them type of people. Cause they tell their kids, yeah, call him a nigger. Call him. We used to hang him up from trees. Don't be this person's friend. The KKK.
Now, let
You
me
know how.
start that off, though.
Go ahead.
Now,
What's up, O?
when I was, my dad, my real dad, he's prejudiced, but his best friend was black. And then when I first told him that I have biracial kids, he was like, okay, he had to accept it. But me, I was always taught that I'm not prejudiced. Black and white is the best of both worlds.
Right.
So I teach my kids that no matter what they call you, I know what you are, and I know what it says on the birth certificate.
Right.
So, as me being growed up, since I've been growed up, I went to all black church.
Uh huh.
I went to uh, almost all black school,
Right.
and I've been called any type of this, that,
Right.
which I don't want to
Talk about on the
blurt out
podcast. I get it. Yeah.
because it will probably offend
Right.
certain people that I say the word.
And I respect that. I respect that.
Um, I don't see color. I see the people for who they are.
Amen to that.
And same here. It be all type of people that I get that I have inboxes. People, even when I get done podcasting, some people see some of the guests I done had over, and they always got something to say. They be like, "Quay, why you had this white girl on there? Or why you had this black? Not even black, mostly white, but it be the black people saying stuff about the white people." But I tell them like, I don't look at the skin. That just my mental. I look at it within. I look at the brain. I don't just be like, "Oh, you white. You ain't gonna be able to be on my podcast. We got black people. We we want colored on here. Y'all white people don't know what y'all talking about." No, I'm
Right.
more of the. I don't know. Everybody got their own head. What's up, Terrence? Happy New Year's. Everybody just got their own mind for one. Everybody got their own perspective. Everybody got their own thinking. And that's another reason why I wanted to make a podcast so I can get other people perspective and what they think. But it's just like interesting to have someone with opposite color skin also talking about certain stuff too, because it's like, man, this person is white, but or it could be to where they may have stuff in common. You may be thinking like, oh, this white person ain't gonna think this, but they actually do think this, or it could be vice versa. But it's just to conclude it all, it's just skin is skin. It's all within for me. Some people may be like, no, white people they think like this, or black people they think like this. But even if they do think like this, let's learn from each other. Let's get what they think and let them get what we think, and let's just be all in one and just be cool with everybody and accept who they are and how they think. Just saying, like y'all said, we all bleed red. What the next topic? Next topic is this. Okay, so we talked about the phone on the ground and all that. Relationship, yeah, we talked about that. Okay. We ain't put this in here, but we're gonna talk about this one and then we're gonna get to the juicy topics because I'm ready to get to the juicier topics.
Oh my lord.
Um, what's the craziest rumor or rumors you heard about yourself from somebody saying something about you? Like, for example, some people told me that I don't know. What's a rumor you heard? Like somebody said something and you like that's not true about me. Like what? It could be from social media. It could be from you know.
Shoot, let's see. I don't know.
You ain't had no.
Trying to think, cause it's a lot. Shoot. I mean, people said like I was mean. You feel? You know
And then
what I'm
you ain't
saying?
mean for real.
Yeah, bro, I'm really a funny guy, bro. But I don't play that. Like I get on your top real quick.
Just like I said, there's too many to go for. But I don't know. Mine is just more people jealous than rumors.
Right.
I just say forget about rumors. I don't go by. If you don't know the real truth about me, don't say nothing
Yep.
at all.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think we all think this was the right idea. And I just have to say that.
You said it was what?
Right on.
Anyway, go ahead, Steph. Go ahead. What you? Anybody had like a rumor and you be like, no, that's not me.
Well, one rumor that's been going around recently is that like I'm a snow bunny,
But you
but you know,
talking about like not your color skin snow bunny, but as a snow bunny.
it's snow bunny as in I hang out with black people now,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
it's like they have that mentality of like they're racist, outright racist towards you guys, and the whole, they besides the snow bunny, they call me a hoe and a whore, like I'm somebody's whore, and it's like, nah, that ain't even true. That's you're judging still,
Right.
and you shouldn't be, which is a whole topic.
And
we
that's why
covered already.
sometimes I like when people like because people always got rumors about me, but I respect the people that try to get to know me first before they, because some people can give false rumors. Somebody can like you, but they want to give a false rumor about something.
So people can stay away from you.
Boom. So that's why I just kind of be like, before you like believe it, it could be one day. Just chill with me one day. Get to know me. See what they saying, what you heard is what it really
But see,
is.
some of them rumors, people be fine.
Give me an
Then
example.
they go at each other. So,
Give me an example or like something that you experienced in
So-
that way.
example, if I said something about her that she didn't like, and go and come back, she said something that I don't like about what she said. Well, go at each other instead of sit down as
Adults and talk about it.
yes.
Right. True.
So there won't be no beefing involved,
Yeah.
beef.
Off to the next topic. This the same field, the same thing. This goes down to if you was trying to talk to somebody. All right. So, fellas and ladies, do you feel some type of way if you like that person, but their communication is off? So let's just say you're trying to meet somebody, and you like them, you like how they look, you went through their profile, they got certain things that you like about their background, but let's just say their communication is either they ain't writing back on time, they not talking as much as you want. How would you handle that? Like, would you be the type of person that will wait and or would you be the petty type, be like, hey, if we gonna talk, you need to text me. It ain't no, but this is the thing though. Nobody's not obligated to text you too though. Just saying, nobody ain't. You can't just force somebody because they ain't got to. But let's just say like you liking them and you just trying to get communication. Like how would you manage that? But they're not communicating. Like
Hey man, what's understood don't gotta be explained, man.
Hey man, look, if the communication ain't there, then y'all wasn't meant to talk in the first place. Come on.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. It's like real stuff. You feel me? Like I take you out on a day, you on your phone, bro. I would leave you right there, bro. Real talk.
What you think, Steph? What you think about that whole ordeal? Would you
Well,
just kind of just let it slide? Would you just be like, I like you as a guy, but I'm trying to communicate with you. I'm a good friend. Like, how would you?
view it. Well, communication is key.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
So if you're not going to communicate with me, goodbye. No.
Toodles.
But yeah.
Damn.
One thing I can say is I done had so many times where it been girls that I done communicated with, and it don't be up to par. But soon as I post them on my story, or they see me with like another girl or something like that, then they wanna partay in communication. Like my boy Corporate would say. You know how Corporate be like,
No.
you know how if you ever watch Corporate, you know how he'd be like he be like partay or on God. Matter of fact, before we end this podcast episode, we need to watch the belt to ass challenge. That joint funny. It's a challenge where they got a belt and they put a blindfold and whoever they hit, you gotta watch that. Remind me of that.
Yeah.
The belt to ass challenge.
Yeah.
Remind me. For real, y'all remind me. You gotta watch that when we get done. We watching the basement. But yeah, it's been girls, man. They'll be not communicating with me, or I tell them, I'll be like, hey, let's go to this concert. I see a concert's on the way. I even go half on you. Even if I know you ain't got money, I go half on you. Don't hear from them. But soon as I have a female and she see her twerking her big booty on my, I ain't gonna even describe my third leg, but just saying, she'll be like, oh, so you got a chick that's twerking on you, or you got a, but at the same time, I was trying to have you go to the concert with me, but you ain't want to speak. So now you see me with this other chick. Oh, now you want to use them thumbs.
She see you with a freak. Now she wanna speak.
Hey.
He needs some milk.
But that's one thing I go through a lot though with that. So like I said, I just go accordingly. I go with the flow. But we're not gonna act like I didn't text you. Now that you see this other girl with me on my story. That's all I'm gonna end that off with that.
Well, at least I speak.
All right, we're finna go off into the juicier topics. But before we get off into those topics, first off, we off to the juicy topics, y'all. Now let me look through here. First thing first. What do you think about others that take advantage of people? For example, a lot of these young chicks, right?
Lock 'em up.
They always try to take advantage of the older guys because they so old. You know how some of them young chicks be having that handout? They be having the handout thing like, all right, give me some money. How do y'all feel about like those type of girls? Since, because they feel just because, and it ain't gotta be about girls. It could be about guys too. How do you feel about when people try to use older people for money?
Stay.
Because that's part of taking advantage, right?
Yeah.
But let's just say, because some older people, they let them. Boom, they want to. But let's just say the ones that don't.
But see, it's vice versa. If you look at it, that's vice versa.
And it's
Because
like-
you got younger women liking older men. You got older men liking younger women. So
It's
it goes both ways.
It's like state. No, this ain't state, dude. This is private property. Hit the road, dude. Hit the road, dude.
Got him. Oh my God.
But no, I just feel, man, it's messed up. Like if they letting you, cool, but I be hearing some girls, man, they be like, oh, he gave me some head and he gave me that bread, and I'm like, what? That tricking. We ain't gonna talk about all that, but I'm just saying, like,
Nah, on social media, I
stop
get this a
saying.
lot. I get this a lot on social media.
what?
A fake page will hit me up. I'm looking for a sugar mama.
See what I'm saying?
I'm looking for
Or
a
a sugar daddy.
baby.
And that's very disrespectful. I could see if they're like, if you willing to take that, but it's some people that says it. But why would you say that when you don't even know they're about that. Like even
Exactly.
just because they're old, that don't mean they're gonna give you some money. You know, but
No,
what
they
you
just want your information so they could scam you or hack your Facebook or Instagram or
right?
TikTok or anything else just to make you feel like crap.
What you
Shit.
think, Steph?
Well, for being younger and an older person, they got that frog throat.
Right.
But go ahead.
She needs some water.
I can't even get it out right now. Hold on, get it out right quick. No, cause I be that in my throat too a little bit. It's like a little.
Little scratchy.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
All right, you go first, Dorothy. You go first.
I totally got
Cause I've been. No. But go ahead. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I have a story on that one.
Go ahead.
It's like I was dating this younger dude. He was like younger to me, and I was paying for everything: hotels, gas, And he really took advantage of me. And after a while, I realized what I was doing wrong. So I said goodbye to him. And recently, it's like it's not about the money; it's about the mentality of the person.
Right.
But you know, just being there for them, supporting them through their stuff. If you're friends, it's a good thing. Money ain't about everything.
It ain't. Cause somebody could be an asshole and have money. Somebody could be an asshole and have their own car, their own house. It's just, I look at it as just, it's cool to have those things though. Don't get me wrong. It's cool.
I know.
But
guess what? When you
that
pass
don't-
away, you ain't gonna have it. Are you?
My mom used to say it doesn't. Wait, my grandma used to say this: you can't carry material things in a hearse.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
That's deep in the mug. You gotta put a bomb on that. You got to. So it's basically she's saying like, at the end of the day, that material stuff ain't gonna matter, and people is idolizing you by material.
Yeah, it's material things. And material things, when you pass away, what? You ain't gonna have it. You can't spend it, can you? No, you can't.
So it's kind of like, why would it even matter anyway? That's deep. See, I never see that. This is the reason why I have different people,
Yep.
so I get different opinions on stuff. Because I done learned something. I done learned a new quote now. Like, whoa, I ain't never thought of that, but it's real, and that's how I'm moving into my 2026. Because it be a lot of girls, guys too. Hey, bro, why you messing with him? Bro, he ain't got no money, bro. I gotta be the main one that got about it. I get it. But that money don't mean nothing, bro. Or with a female, because I got female friends too. Why you with her? She ain't got her own car. You gotta pick her up all the time. Well,
Exactly. I
the
get
girl,
that a lot too.
this the thing though. The girl with a car could be more of an asshole than the girl that they ain't got a car. Just saying. I'm just saying. So that's why, like Steph said, it's really about the mentality and it's about the character moving forward as a person. It's just the skin color is skin color.
It's the inside of the person that matters the most.
For real. And it's the people that, what's up, Nikki? Oh, look at it. Now they want to join in. We got 3 viewers. We about almost done now. We finna get to the juicy topics. But it just, I don't know. I don't like when people, hold on, not yet. Don't do a pop smoke yet. Don't do it yet. But no, it's just, them people, they disgust me. I don't like them
Yeah.
people and I don't like the parents that teaches them kids that. Like, I just wish I could punch them in the throat and be like, bro,
Yeah,
no, that's
but-
not how you supposed to.
But today's society it's like that. I mean, everywhere you go, and then there's other ones that teach them.
And it's some of them to where they teach them it, but they're the black sheep of the whole. Hey, Nikki, she said, hey. It's some of them to where they teaches it, but you can be the black sheep and stop the whole entire curse. You could be that one. You could be the one that's been in the house and they taught racism, and you could be the one like, you know what? I'm not finna. That's not right. I'm gonna think my own self. Just because I'm friends with a black person, that don't mean I should be racist towards them. We finna go off into a juicy topic. Y'all lame on Facebook Live today. Because last time when I had my other guests up on here, y'all was going crazy. Maybe next time I may get in the time where everybody should. Okay, now we got 4. But anyway, we're gonna finish these 2 topics, and a couple of the juiciest ones that we had discussed it, and then I'll be back with another episode. I just wanted to get in and do a little quick episode for y'all, and I appreciate y'all Facebook for viewing so far. All right, the last 2 juicy topics. Let's do it.
Round 1, fight.
All right, so is it easier for a guy to plan a threesome, or is it easy for a girl to plan a threesome?
Easy for a
And
girl.
why? Go crazy, Eli.